I want you to picture that you just had your child the day before and your family's coming in and Uncle Gary comes in and he picks your child up, but not by the back and supportive, but he picks the baby up by the neck. And as a parent, especially as a dad, you would see that and you would be livid. You would really be ready to pound Uncle Gary. But the chances are that happened the day before. You see, even normal births can have problems where they're pulling on the baby's head. C-section, they're often grabbing the baby and they're lifting the baby up by the head, especially if they're using forceps or a vacuum, traumatic birth like that. Definitely causes what chiropractors know, pediatric chiropractors know as a subluxation. So a subluxation is nothing more than, hey, there's joints that are misaligned, but it's causing problems with the nervous system. And as you know, the nervous system controls everything in the child or your body. So a misaligned neck can definitely cause and put that nervous system into a state of fight or flight, where we see sleepless nights, constant crying, colic. Compromise up here controls a nerve that runs down to the stomach, where it can be reflux or constipation. Misalignments also will have an effect on movement, and movement programs your child's brain. They need movement, eye to eye or side to side movement with their head, up and down movement, really programs this part of the brain, much like the ones you see behind me as well. Those gears start from back here and then they go up and start to really work on this part of the brain. That's what makes us human. So the handoff between the OB and the pediatrician really isn't a good handoff, and pediatricians aren't really trained, medical pediatricians aren't really trained to look at this condition called a subluxation, because I've seen this, and I can tell you, very common, a correlation that we see with kids with ADHD, autism, developmental delays, maybe even seizures, is they have a past history of birth trauma, like upwards of 80-85%, where they can't control their head either, or they have issues with pregnancy as well. And that will affect how that nervous system is developing, how that nervous system is functioning in your child's and baby's spine, and the symptoms that show up later on in life. And we'll see that those symptoms, they change when they get to be a toddler, when they get to be a child, and they go into the teen years, all because of something that started when they were born. Hey, I am Dr. Randy Wirtz. If this is a concern for you, by all means, if this is a light bulb for you as a parent, you might be saying, hey, wait a second, like that story makes sense. That's my child's story. And they're like 4 or 6 or maybe even 10, maybe even in their teen years. Boy, let's do something about that now so we can course correct that nervous system to be as healthy as they possibly can be. Hey, again, take care. Have a blessed day. Give us a call. We're here to help you. Bye-bye.